Kelly Rice Fam Jam, what is going on? Another year has come and gone, and it is Christmas time again. 2023 has been a beautiful year. It has been a difficult year. We have grown through a lot together as a family, and a lot good, a lot hard, but all of it has grown us into more loving people, more wise people, closer bonds as a family as we mature and grow through all the things that we're going through, right? So I am so happy that y'all are my family, and I'm so happy that we get to carry on this tradition at Christmas time as Ani and I choose some art that reminds us of you guys, and so that you guys can grow this collection of art pieces through your childhood and teenage and young adult years, that hopefully will be plastered on your walls someday in the future, and it'll just remind you of your journey as a member in this family and as a child of God, and how you grew all along the way. So as always, I'm going to record this video for you guys and show it to you Christmas morning, and Ani is going to write some letters, and I'm going to include those actually at the end of this video so that you have a digital copy of it, just in case the piece of paper that she writes it on gets lost over time, because I'm afraid of that with the other pieces that we've done in the past. So we're going to do that, and I'm in our shop, and I've got our good friend Ron up here. You can see his feet. He's probably sitting with us at Christmas morning also. So our good buddy along the ride with us. So I'm just going to get started on some of this art that we've chosen out for you guys. This year is a little different. We, in the past, we've chosen kind of images that made us think of you guys. This year we found pieces of art that have words that made us think of you guys. So it's, a little different because it's not images, but we think just as powerful because these words represent something that we would like to say to you guys about how we view you at this point and at this point in your journey. So first off, I'm going to start with Mr. Isaacson. You have a 3-piece set this year. So hustle, the only controllable pillar of success. Execution, stop talking and put in the work. Grind, to perform repetitive tasks over and over in order to attain a goal. So you've got execution, hustle, and grind. And Isaac, you've turned it on to beast mode this year. You just got over kind of football and wrestling season, and you now are really into making money and doing business, and it seems like each thing that you devote yourself to, you pour your entire self into it, and you're succeeding. You lost a ton of weight this year. You got all ripped. You're very proud of your body. We are all very proud of what you've done with that, the discipline that you've shown, the way you've changed your diet, the way that you've exercised, the way that you have put in the time and the effort, and you've been disciplined to make hard decisions along the way, and you've sacrificed things to accomplish something that you want to accomplish, whether it be making a certain amount of money for the week, or losing a certain amount of pounds, or winning a wrestling match, or whatever it is that you're devoting yourself to. You're doing awesome, bud. You're succeeding, and you're growing, and you're grinding, and you're executing, and you're hustling. And so these reminded us of you because you're a little powerhouse, dude. You're showing that nothing's impossible for you, and if you want something, you're going to get it. And that's an amazing trait as a young man, and I really admire that about you, because there's a lot of boys who they just they're sitting on their thumb. They're like doing nothing but playing Fortnite and you know, diddling themselves. I don't know. It's like this age is kind of hard for young men at 13 years old, and it's hard to find motivation. It's hard to kind of get some traction in what you're doing in life. It's very confusing, but you're doing amazing. Like, I'm so proud of you. We're so proud of you, and you're smart. You're like, you get the stuff in school. You're keeping your grades together. You're making good decisions about who you're hanging out with, and like, okay, this person isn't good for me anymore. I'm gonna stop hanging out with them. And it's not like you start hating on them, but you like lead them. Even you tell them that, dude, you got to stop doing this. I can't hang out with you while you're doing this. So it's just all these things that are coming together, Isaac, that are impressive, and I'm really, really proud of you, bud. You're an amazing young man, and I'm excited for the man that you're going to become, putting into practice all that you've learned from Ani and I and your dad and Adam and Damien and all the other people in your life. You're like really putting this stuff into practice, and you're starting to develop into an amazing young man, a mature, a loving, a kind, a devoted, a strong, a disciplined young man. And there's always stuff to work on, and the cool thing about you is that you recognize that, and you care to work on the things that you fall short in, even these like deep character things, to where, you know, you might be hurting somebody's feeling in the family, so you'll come around to like working on that, and that's awesome. So really proud of you, Isaac, and I think that this year you have grown more than you've ever grown in like every area. So good job, very proud of you, and may you look at these and just remind yourself to keep grinding, to keep executing, and to keep hustling. Okay, you the man, boy, you the man. Next, this year we actually chose one piece for Ely and Allie. You two, well, you'll get it once you see this. We chose this piece for you guys. It says Soul Sister, and an irreplaceable person, someone who is by your side throughout all of life's dramas, no matter their own troubles. A person that accepts your weirdness and loves you anyway. Someone who laughs with you and cries with you. The best thing you can have and the best thing you can be. So we just got this one piece for both Allie and Ely this year because you two have become soul sisters. And the bond that you two have built with each other, the friendship that you've developed, is so deep, it's so connected, it's so beautiful. It's like you guys have become best friends. You have created a YouTube channel together. You have gotten in some trouble together. You have accomplished beautiful things together. You share a room. You sleep next to each other. You stay up late and chat. You have each other's backs. You fight like banshees, and then you get over it. You're learning how to deal with conflict with each other. You're learning how to develop other relationships and include each other in those, and you're getting crushes together. You're doing gymnastics together. You're doing everything together, and it's beautiful. You guys' friendship is amazing, and we love it. I mean, I love it. Ani loves it. We love to see you guys so close, and we love to see you guys have somebody to walk through life, through this kind of awkward stage of life. You know, preteen and all of that is a weird stage of life, but you have somebody like this that you can walk through it together with, and that is wonderful, and that is rare, and we're so thankful that you have that relationship to lean on, and we hope that it is always as close as it is now, and that it only grows and grows and grows and grows into the future, because it's wonderful, and we love the relationship that you guys have. On top of just saying that to you guys together as a friendship, duo, just individually, so proud of you two. Ili, you carry a lot of weight, dude. You are a beautiful young woman, and I've always said that you're one of the best people I know, and you still are. And you you carry a lot of people's weight, and you carry a big burden on your shoulders. You are such a good big brother, big brother. You are such a good big sister to your brother when you're at your mom's, and you're such a good big sister to your other two sisters, and you are an example. And we've talked this year about you as a leader, as an alpha, as a kind and generous alpha, a leader of the pack that people are looking to. And you've got a strength about you, Ili. You've got a presence. You've got this you've got this thing that people look to you. We're all actually looking to you. Even Ani and I, we all look to you, and we all honor your opinion and your voice. We respect what you desire. We respect your opinion on things. We come to you and ask you questions about lots of things, because we really value what you have to say, because you're smart and you're wonderful. So I love you so much, and I'm so proud of you, and I'm proud of everything that you've gone through in life, all the difficulty traveling back and forth and having these two very different lifestyles that you have to manage and juggle, and homeschooling and learning how to do that, and learning how to take care of people, and learning how to take care of your own stuff, and growing up to be this young woman is hard, Ili. And just know that we have your back always. Always have your back. And we always want to be able to carry some of the burden that you're carrying for so many people. So know that you can rely on us, that you can count on us to be in your corner and have your back always. Okay, love you so much, Ili. And Ali, same dude. You are wonderful and beautiful, and you shine. You're shining so bright. Some stuff happened recently that you just showed up for beautifully. The way that you help and encourage, and you're there. Your presence is so strong, and you know how to make people laugh if they need to laugh. You know how to be silly or be serious, or ask the right question, or be curious and in tune with what's going on in somebody's soul, in emotions, in a moment, and you're right there. You're willing to help, and you're willing to enter into these hard moments and carry a lot of weight too, and pray for people and encourage people. You're wonderful, Ali. You've got this heart of gold, and you've got this heart that is always looking to make sure everybody's okay, and to make sure everybody's cared for, and do whatever that you can to take care of people. And so I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for being that in our family, for being a helper and an encourager, and one that lifts us up, and that when we need lifted up, and that is strong when we are weak. And so thank you and love you. And now May, our little bundle of sunshine. This is the art that we chose for you this year, and it says, difference maker, a dedicated person who can make a big impact even with just a small action or a few words, someone who improves the lives of others, one who rallies or encourages others to propel themselves forward and bring about change. That says it for you, May. I don't know how you do it, May. You're like best friends with everybody, and you're a boss, dude. I don't need, like, you're so much better than me at like keep in touch with people. You like text Trish and Linda and Nikki, and you know you're always thinking about the family, and you're always touching base with everybody. Like, we set up your room in our new house. It's like the central point of the whole house, right? It's lofted so that you can see and hear and be the center. Like, you are it perfectly fit into that room because you are like this centerpiece of our family. You like connect all of us. You can float around in every relationship and fit right in there, you know? Sometimes it's hard for, you know, Illy and Allie have their thing always, and Isaac kind of has his thing over here, and sometimes those two groups rub together, and then there's Ani and I, but you like bounce between every single group, and you'll sit with Ani and I for an hour and just chat, like, and you know, fit right in and make us laugh and be a part of the conversation. Then you'll go and you'll bop around with Isaac and play a game, or like go, you know, do whatever Isaac wants to do, and then you'll go into the girls' room and you'll be a part of what they're doing, and you just like flow and fit with every single buddy, and not just in our home. You like do that with the other extended members of our family too, and it's a gift. You're a difference maker. You're like, this is you. You just make big impact with small actions and few words. You like make a difference in everybody's life by just shooting a text, or just saying these little things, or just being there. Like, I've always said that in these videos to you, that your presence is such a gift. It still is, and even more so. It's like you're developing that even more and more and stronger to where your presence in our life is a gift, and we would never want to do without it, May. Like, you are so important to all of us, and we don't know what we would do without you. You're like, you're this centerpiece, like your room is in our house. You're a difference maker for all of us, and you're one of my best friends, and I think that everybody in this family would probably say that too. And I need you to know how important that you are to me and to us all. So from everybody, I want to thank you for being who you are. I want to thank you for being a difference maker. I want to thank you for your care and your attention and your love and your words and your actions and all the things that you do. Don't ever think because you're the youngest or anything like that that you are less than anything or anybody, because May, you are a centerpiece in this family, and I just want to encourage you in that, and I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for who you are, and I love you so much. And now I have one more for Ani, and first of all, instead of getting you a canvas piece of art, I got you like a banner shaped thing. And before I read what it says, I wanted to first say that I got you, well, I got, you know, it's one of those things where God like works it together after you even understand what's going on. So I got this because I like what it says, and I liked that it was a banner, but after the fact, we've gone through, you know, some stuff here in the last few weeks after I bought this, to where like it makes a bit more sense to me now why God led me to this. And reading some more in the scriptures about banner, like there's a moment in Exodus where Moses leads Israel to win this big battle, and he calls God Jehovah Nisi, and Jehovah Nisi means God is my God is my banner. And throughout the scriptures, it uses like this idea of God as our banner, as like this symbol for God protecting us and going before us and winning, like fighting our battles for us and being there, being like the strong force that we need when we are weak to like fight the battles that overtake us, that are raging in our life. And we just won. God just won a major battle in our life, and it's like, I think, the biggest battle that we've ever faced. And so I want you to look at this banner every day, and I want you to remember God is our banner, and God leads. Like, we have lots of these little battles that we're fighting, and God like leading us to victory, or leading us through the defeat and helping us along the way. But I hope that we can look at this banner and just remember Jehovah Nissi. Remember that He is our banner that has like helped us defeat the enemy and the enemy's schemes in the biggest battle of our life. And you know what I'm talking about. It's really miraculous, and it's like this big turning point in our life. There's so much beauty and so much goodness ahead of us because we have like gone behind God as He's like paved the way in this battle and brought a victory for us. So that's the banner part of this. But what it says is, in case no one told you today, hello, good morning, you belong here, you're doing great, I believe in you. I'm going to hang this right by our bed, and I want you to look at this every day because it's simple, but it's profound. Especially like, you belong here, and you're doing great, and I believe in you. I do. And you do. You belong here, and you are doing great, and I do believe in you. And I want that to encourage you every single day because you are the love of my life. And you know, even as things have gotten incredibly dark at certain periods of our life and our marriage, even like maybe this last year might have been one of the most difficult years in our marriage yet, but the love that we share together, Ani, is big and strong and supernatural. It is the love of God. I have the love of God for you, and you have the love of God for me, and we are flawed and imperfect and weak and messed up humans, but we love each other with the love that God has for each of us. And so I just want to encourage you with this, and I hope that it is a reminder each day that you're doing awesome. I know you struggle with these thoughts, these like intrusive thoughts that want to bring you down, but I feel you rising. I've been telling you that almost every day for a week. Like, it's time to rise now, and you are rising, and you're taking all these actions right now that are going to bear. I just feel like the floodgates are open now, and the actions that you're going to start taking with therapy and your new job, and even just us working together through our relationship and things that we've needed to work through, and us being sobered together and stepping into all of that, I feel like those actions are going to bear fruit tenfold, and we're about to step into a bountiful harvest together. I think that we've been planting and watering and plowing the fields forever and doing all this work for 5-6 years together, and now it's time for us to reap a harvest, and I'm so excited to do that with you. And may this be a reminder, the banner, Jehovah Nissi, and the words on this banner to just encourage you day in and day out to keep your chin up where it belongs, keep your crown on your head, you queen, and you're sexy and beautiful, and I love you with all that I am. And there's there's a prayer that I found to Jehovah Nissi, and it says, "O Lord, in the midst of the battles I am facing today, I lift my hands to you. I believe that you are Jehovah Nissi, my banner of victory on life's battlefields. I surrender to you any desire to manipulate or control my battle. I hand over to you my unbelief and fear, my war against temptation and impulse to give in. O God, I run to your banner as the rallying point of my faith, willing to risk looking like a fool in or for you to demonstrate your rule. I trust you, knowing that the outcome of my battle may not result in what I want, but that it will work toward what you know I need. I pray this in Jesus' name. Amen and amen. So that's the art for this year, and I am so proud to be a part of this family. And I think I say this every year, but you are the reason I do anything that I do, and I work so hard, tirelessly, and I try to take on as much as I can because I love you guys so much, and you are my world, and I wouldn't do anything that I do if it weren't for you guys. And I can't imagine my life without any of you. Like, I need all of you guys in my life, and I want to thank you all for your friendship, for your love, for your respect, for your hearts, and for making such a big impact in my life. You're the most important people in my life, and I love you so much. So Merry Christmas again, and let's have a family hug. Love you guys. Bye.